Hello and welcome to another episode of the Sports Show. We're happy that you're here. You're happy that you're here. And if you're not happy that you're here, I mean, why are you here? That's fine. Before we get into anything, allow us to introduce ourselves. My name is Heston.
My name is Ben.
I'm Nick.
And we are definitely not experts
At
all.
at all.
all.
At all. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed to the show, you should do so right now. If not, give us a chance, please. We'd greatly appreciate it. Shouts out to the old subs. Shouts out to the new subs. We're on our way to 1,400, which is pretty sweet. 2K would be pretty sweet. Then we could say that we're sponsored. That'd be pretty cool. 2K Sports.
Sports.
That's kind of cool. 2K Sports.
Ooh.
That actually sounds badass.
Yeah, hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that'd be really cool. All right. There's a lot of stuff that's been going on since we've been gone. NBA March Madness. I mean, the NCAA March Madness has been going on. We're to the Final Four already. Did that just finalize? I think I know a couple of teams are going to the Final Four already.
Is men's behind women's?
Let's see.
I think they're ahead.
Yeah, Whoa! Wait.
No.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Final Four. So we
Okay.
got NC State versus Purdue, and then we got UConn versus Alabama.
Nice.
And then how far along is women's?
They're finishing
just
the
getting
Elite
their-
Eight
yeah.
tonight.
Women's bracket. Do y'all give a shit about women's?
Yeah.
Women's, college
Hell yeah.
is actually popping, right?
It's
The WNBA is kind of lame, but NCAA is actually kind of lit, right?
Yeah, man, that's actually I think that the NBA is more popping than for men's, but for women's I think it's the opposite, which is crazy.
Holy shit, this game is on right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is what we were trying to find, right? But we couldn't find it because
Yeah, that sucks.
So,
Man, Reddit streams, get your shit together. It'd be great for us to be able to watch this right now, but we can keep this up. We'll get live updates, I think. That'll be pretty cool. So for the men's Final Four, yeah, I already said who it was, and then for the women's Final Four, shouts out to NC State. They're both in the Final Four. They're
Yeah, for men's
That's
and
fucking
women's.
Cool.
You know, there was a year where South Carolina did that. Their men's and women's were all the way down towards
That's
the end.
really
And I
sweet.
thought that was so crazy then. The fact that it's happening again with NC State is just
That's a good program. Right? What are we talking about? Fuck yeah. So for women's, it's South Carolina, NC State, Iowa, and then right now the last game to round out the Final Four is USC versus UConn. It's currently 59-63 UConn with 5:31 left. So wait, why does it say the fourth?
They have four. It's so dumb,
What?
isn't it?
That's fucking weird.
Women's college basketball does 4 quarters, but men's does
it's
halves.
only 2 halves.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So women's NCAA, is it it's like a traditional NBA setup? So it's 4 quarters and then a halftime?
Yep.
And then in men's, it's just 1 halftime and that's it. Is the halftime longer?
Well, they have 1 halftime regardless, but yeah, no quarter
That's what I'm
stoppage.
saying. Yeah, no quarter breaks or anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I never liked it that way. And let's talk about hockey for a second. Why the fuck do they have 3 periods? That shit's
is
weird, right?
Yeah.
I always thought that shit was weird.
It's got to be a reason. I don't know. They just need another reason
You know
to
what?
get the
Let's look it up.
Zamboni out.
Maybe
dude.
there's
It's in the Zamboni driver contract with the.
that would actually
It's
be
like a
kinda
union
cool.
thing. They gotta fucking go out there twice.
Okay, so they just erroneously selected 3 periods. So apparently, hockey used to be 1 full hour, and they would never stop.
That's insane.
That
actually,
that actually sounds kind of nuts, though.
it does. But I bet you know what they say that it's for rest and recovery for the players, but I bet it's for concessions, bro.
Before 1910, they used to play 2 halves of 30 minutes each, but at the end of each half, the ice was so rutted. Dude, it's the Zamboni.
Told you, baby. It's the
you were
fucking
right.
Zamboni,
What the fuck?
baby.
With snow, that it slowed the game way down, so they changed it to 3 periods of 20 minutes each to give them a chance to clean the ice one more time, but also gave players more time to rest. There you go. You're right. Well, there you go. We learned something new today. That's fucking awesome.
It's a
Why doesn't it
ploy
have
by
4?
Big Zambo.
Wait, what's that?
It's a ploy by Big Zambo,
Big
dude.
Zambo,
Big
dude.
Zambo lobbying the fucking NHL. Yeah, the ice just needs to be resurfaced.
Oh, so they take 20 minutes in between each.
Yeah, have you ever,
That's a long time.
you ever been to a hockey match? No.
Only minor league. I used to go to the Rampage games.
Yeah, but even for the Rampage
take
games,
that
bro.
long?
Yeah, you see him snake. goes
right,
out.
you're right.
Then it goes
I guess they just do a really
in,
good job
and
of,
it's like
keeping us entertained in the meantime.
you're just like zoned in, like.
I mean, it could be quicker if they just put out like 4 Zambonis at a time. And
Yeah,
they all
exactly.
They're
just,
not
like,
wrong.
go
That's a
hard,
pretty
like-
significant investment, though. Here, okay, follow up. How
Yeah,
much is
but
that
that's
Zamboni?
not in. That is not in Big Zambo's best interest. They
Right.
needed to take longer because they bill by the hour. You think just anyone can operate the Zamboni? No,
Yeah.
you got to have a
Oh
license.
no, it's like a forklift certificate.
Yeah, you got to have a certification.
Gotta be
Zamboni
Canadian.
machines are vary greatly depending on model and size. The sizes depend on the needs and wants. Prices can range from tens of thousands of dollars to over $1 million.
Yo, I want to see $1
Zamboni.
million Zamboni.
I want to ride a Zamboni.
Here we go. Look at this. $10,000 or more. That's so like ambiguous. You know what I mean? Like
It's-
what's
it's
or
more-
more.
yeah,
there's like,
it's like-
there's like an infinite number of numbers.
Fucking
Whoa, that's a big jump.
100,000, 200,000.
So we go from 10,000 or more to 200,000 to $250,000.
Seems legit. That looks like a smaller Zamboni.
Yeah, I
Where
was
are the
gonna
big
say
boys? What
maybe
the
it's
fuck?
more efficient.
Maybe it's just
Made for
the
small
Nice.
surfaces. Attaches to a variety of tractors. Is that how they? That's not how they do it though.
No, it's just the
Oh.
Zambo. To like transport
Oh,
it.
maybe for transport.
Transport,
that
yeah.
makes sense.
Oh,
Other ice
Zamboni.
resurfacing machines.
I thought you said you had a Lambo.
Oh, Zamboni is a brand. It's like Band-Aid.
Oh, a Zambo. I thought you said you had a Lambo.
Yeah, no facts, right? 250. God damn. Energy costs, water costs, maintenance costs, tips for purchasing an ice resurfacing machine. Synthetic ice.
Ew.
Interesting. Well, that's cool. We learned something else today. Did y'all see? Totally off topic. No pun intended. Did you see that the NFL banned the hip drop tackle?
I did see
Oh,
that.
shit.
Did you see that?
There's not gonna be.
Do you know what a
more-
hip drop tackle is?
The like butt thing, like the tush push.
No, not that.
Oh no, that's the tush push.
Oh.
They actually didn't outlaw that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
the
was
tush
like,
push is
shit.
still in play. But
Yeah.
Stellar
Hip drop.
blade.
Hip drop tackle is basically just where like once
The
you
only way you
grab
can
them,
tackle Rob Gronkowski.
once you grab them, you just like take your legs off the ground. You're just like
you potato sack. them.
yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Potato sack. Potato sack. Sack of potato. Potato.
That's
Potato
actually
sack is a better way,
perfect, That's a perfect way to describe
But
it.
I guess maybe
yeah, you potato sack them.
maybe it's more specifically that you like.
That's been injuring players
Yeah,
across
you
the
like
NFL, and it's
put your
called the hip
yeah.
drop.
No,
The
that's
hip
it. You
drop
pick your
tackle
legs up.
recently
You just
sent Mark
fucking
Andrews to season-ending surgery and also scared
Yeah,
Ravens
you
fans as
you
Lamar
grab them by the
Jackson's
hips
ankle
and just
also got
like
tangled
make
drag
them
around
carry.
the
Yeah,
ankle.
they
The
just
hip
have to
drop
carry
is
your weight
odd
and
as it
shit.
mostly occurs when you are making the tackle from behind, trying to
Right.
drag
So
the
you can't
player
do
to
that
the
anymore.
ground.
God damn, that was a whole ass
Essentially
suplex.
doing is grabbing the player, twisting, and using their own weight to take them down. What tends to happen?
Yeah, right
Oh,
there.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
a perfect
Can
hip
get
drop.
caught underneath the player who's making the tackle.
that what-
That's Tony
Since
Pollard,
the
isn't it?
I think
isn't
Dak
able to
broke his
move to
leg
the
on one of
defender's
those,
weight,
I think.
There have been some significant ankle injuries.
Yeah, but my thing is like,
So-
how else?
Oh, his leg is in the other direction. Oh.
His
Oh look!
his
Mahomes'
ankle
leg is
said
about to do the
skirt.
same shit. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
Oh!
I'm surprised it didn't.
Well, yeah, that shit's outlawed now. So now, if somebody gets hit with a hip drop tackle, it's a personal foul and it's 15 yards, automatic first down.
Oh,
Kind of like PI, or like a face mask. I think that's probably a better example. Or like a horse
Collar.
collar.
Yeah, like a horse collar.
Nick, are you familiar with horse collar tackles?
yeah, like fucking just like grabbing some bitch by their like
By their fucking neck.
ankle or not
All right, cool.
collar.
Well, yeah, that shit happened. What else happened in the NFL? Oh, they redesigned the kickoff. Did you see that?
Finally?
I saw that they redesigned it, and I kind of have a general concept of what it is, but I did not look up like the rules and shit.
New NFL kickoff.
They put it in like a t-shirt launching machine.
I mean, Pat McAfee did a pretty good job at explaining it. Yeah, here we go. Perfect.
Go ahead and workshop this one. Okay.
Here, these are all the new rules.
After seeing the replay.
Sure.
15 yard. Okay. Joining us now, insider for NFL Network, Tom Pelissero. Tom, thank you for joining us. We know you're very busy. Host of the Insiders alongside Ian Rappaport. You look amazing. We'll be down there tomorrow. We can't wait to see you.
Pause. We didn't clank.
Oh shit.
I just realized. Hey, we have a tradition around here. We ask that you grab yourself a glass, fill it with whatever makes you happy, and join us with a Hell yeah. Hey, you can take a sip or take a hit.
Blinker,
All that we ask
baby.
is that you join us.
See you literally alongside of him right now.
Also, here's the AJ's birthday.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
January 6th.
Challenge thing, and the way you switch through their proposal to allow
Oh yeah, this is something else that happened. They approved the new rule change where you get to keep your challenges if you win them.
Oh.
So if you submit a challenge and you win, you get to keep it. You don't lose it, and you get up to 3.
You get 3 of them?
3 challenges.
How many challenges do you get now? Like
It's
before?
2, but the way it works right now is you have to get both of them right, and then if you get both of them right,
You get another
you get
one?
a third one. Yeah. Ooh. But they're like just throwing that out, and now like everybody gets 3.
Oh, bro, they're just gonna be using them like
to challenge any
they're just gonna be handing them out, dude.
I rock
They're
with
just
it
gonna
because
be
the refs
fucking.
have been fucking ass.
I mean,
lately.
that is fair, but like, football's about to get a lot slower. Holy shit!
they were trying to amend and why do
Yeah, I
you
don't know.
You think, Tom?
I mean, why you get 3, and if you win, you get it back. Why would you not?
And that was my understanding of what it was. I can pull it up for you right here. Give me 1 second. Let's check it. We're going through. This is how it works. Ian's here too.
What
Yeah,
up, Rap?
Ian.
Good to see
Hey.
you. On your vacation, surprise you sober.
Permit a coach or replay official inside of 2 minutes to challenge any foul that has been called. So that was the rule change proposal. Usually when those get withdrawn, it means that it's not going to have the support. So there were some other changes.
I mean, no
here
shit.
Too. I posted another one that Rich McKay kind of mentioned in passing surrounding the hip drop, where now, for the first time, they're acknowledging this publicly, the replay assistant now is going to be able to weigh in and fix
Okay.
certain types of
Whoa!
intentional grounding and roughing the passer calls. So, for instance,
Oh, that's huge.
That
I
is
didn't
huge,
know that.
actually. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
contact to the head, and the replay clearly shows objectively, no, he hit him in the shoulder. The replay assistant now, before 20 seconds on the play clock, can get in the official's ear and go, no, pick up the flag. That wasn't
Dude, that's so sick. Everyone's been asking for that for forever.
Yeah, I think that's perfectly
Yeah,
fine.
it's a step in the right direction.
on those lines where they are
Yeah.
inserting themselves into certain types of foul calls.
This guy's got a lisp.
More often than it had in the past.
He does.
Further dis-
Like diabetes. You guys always rip on me for having diabetes. You guys always rip on me for having diabetes. I've got Marketing.
discussion, and we all assumed that was the assistant chiming in. It's going to be the same for next year for that. Are they going to be able to overturn the hip drop tackle? Because that guy over there is the all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers, and then every defensive
It's
player
true.
that's ever played in the NFL is basically saying the same thing. How the hell are they going to call this, and what does this even mean? Will they be able to overturn that particular call if they see that the ref maybe jumped the gun and it wasn't actually what he thought, and a 15-yard penalty was called?
Hey, Nick,
That will not
can you turn this overhead light off?
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to turn it off. That's my
Did you
bad.
tell them that they're set up for controversy? They're set up for
Good
it.
shit. Thanks, man.
Here's
It'll fuck up the lighting in here.
This is my prediction. They know that the officials
Love you, buddy.
are really hard to see, right? They've never been trained to look for this before.
Oh, can
On
you
top
hear
of
this,
that,
by the way?
Yeah, I can hear
Okay.
it.
practice it. Like any new rule, you normally look at it in camp, right? And you're okay. We're looking for holding, some type of a grab, whatever. Nobody's hip drop tackling their teammate. There's basically no tackling.
I mean, that's facts. Yeah, they don't. Yeah, that's true. They don't do any of that
So
shit.
what I would predict is going to happen
True.
is we'll see some flags.
Oh, so it's gonna be
You will
terrible.
see a ton of fines.
Is he saying like in practice they don't do that shit?
End up being overturned, but you'll get a flood of like 50
There's basically no tackling in
Yeah.
off season.
What you'll hope is that sends the message. It scares everybody, and they eradicate some of the technique before the regular.
I mean, you just gotta halt their forward progress or what?
Like, that's
Right.
not like horse taught.
Gang tackle.
I would say this. So I had one head coach tell me yesterday they think that the real motivation here by the league, besides obviously wanting fewer injuries, is they think there are some teams that do teach it, that do suggest leaving your feet to use that and the unweighted, as they call it, on ball carriers, knee or ankle.
I don't think so.
And so you know,
Well, that guy needs to be out of the league.
that's I mean that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying is if
Let's
you
punish the
insert
coach,
teams-
not the the technique.
Well,
in it.
this is-
Right, the league, the product.
You know, AJ was in the league at the time. Like, this came out of the get your head out of the game stuff, right? So early 2010,
Right.
when they started to really enforce the use
Yeah,
of
facts.
you had hard tackling, which Pete Carroll and the Seahawks staff kind of pioneered, and it was all rugby-style tackling, head to the side, and you'd grab and basically
Yep.
turn your body and swivel the guy down.
Spear 'em.
Now,
Yeah,
you've seen 'em
yeah, or
Yeah.
swing around. Yeah,
the actual leaving
Push him out of bounds.
Right.
kinda to- remember when, in the early days trying to eliminate helmet contact, like launch?
It's like Rey Mysterio.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Well, I hit him with a fucking 619.
Right.
Steering when the drop cold is facing to the turnbuckle. Maybe I was wrong. That's the 619 call.
On the ground. I think it's similar to that. We're going to look for the most flagrant stuff. Again, you'll see a ton of fines. Everybody's going to lose their minds in August. We actually get into the game.
Right. Yeah, it's going to be bad.
I bet you will see this called almost never.
And then when you get in the games in January, it's going to get called.
Just like when you could challenge pass interference. It was like a new rule, and then they just like never overturned it. They didn't talk about the kickoff. Hold on.
That's probably a separate one.
Yeah, maybe.
I think they.
I mean, I'm glad we watched that though, because I just learned a couple of new things already. Like that's fucking great. Let's see. Yeah, because it doesn't just change the kickoff rules. This is like a 22-minute video. 22 no shot. They also changed the onside kick rules. So the idea is that. So I think they're mimicking. To increase. Yeah, they're doing it to increase returns. So. Okay, maybe they'll break it down super quick here.
Voted and spoken to approve the new hybrid kickoff rule. That's the latest from our NFL insider Jonathan Jones today. Reports that 3 teams actually voted against it: the Raiders, Packers, and the Niners. The new kickoff resembles the XFL format. If you've seen that before, the kick will still come from the 35-yard line, but the other 10 players will line up on the opponent's 40. The receiving team will have at least 7 in the nearby setup zone, with a max of 2 returners at a landing zone between the goal line and the 20. To break this down a little further, Jonathan Jones, of course, reporting that news today. And JJ,
there you go.
For those at home, what does this mean? What does it look like? What have you heard about this?
Okay, so what it means, Brandon, is we've had a kickoff that was a dead ceremonial play. Last year, the NFL had about a 22% return rate on kickoffs. It was the lowest in.
And the Packers were a high percentage of that. Hashtag Keyshawn Nixon. Hell yeah.
Rule. We have to, reintroduce kickoff returns into the game. Now, we're not going to see
that fair catch rule was ass, by the way.
Collides, and then you have,
yeah,
you shouldn't be able to fair catch a fucking kickoff. It's stupid.
That only lasted one season?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, it was one season.
Yeah, that was doomed.
Certainly head injuries, concussions.
Hey, there's your Pacers with a dub.
Didn't want to see anymore, but they have the kickoff means something. Remember in the Super Bowl we had.
That's not live though.
Yeah, I just realized that.
It's okay.
But still,
we're trying to figure out how to bet on Teixeira block.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Play ball. So this is what this kickoff.
No, 20 seconds. Connecticut's gonna win by 3, and I'm gonna nut.
Call it, 18 people. You're gonna have the kicker who kicks off, and he's gonna loop it over that group of 18. And then there's gonna be 1 or 2 returners back there inside the 20 who.
I think it's cool that they can have 1 or 2 returners. Like there could be a little bit of strategy to that.
Could pass it?
Huh?
Like they could pass the ball?
I mean, they could lateral
Well,
it.
they could always but no.
Have you seen? Here, look. Have you heard about one of the most controversial and like greatest plays ever? This is a good example of that. Check this out. Ben already probably knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Fucking Luka, bro.
Yeah, the Music City Miracle. That's what they call it. Watch this shit, dude. So yeah, this is an example of like some shit they could do if they want.
16 seconds to go.
This is what they're trying to get. They're trying to get like sick
more
returns.
Of this shit. Yeah,
like make it a relevant play. These big boys. God damn. Shit.
This is the end of the game, bro.
From the fucking like 35. Holy shit.
He fucking did it! Holy shit!
Somebody get me a beer! Holy
dude, you're
fuck!
muted. Are you muted?
The Bills are crying.
Red. Oh, is that because it's overloading?
Yeah.
So it's correcting?
But thank you. It needs to be blue.
Oh, well, shit. Well, there we go, right?
This is what created Josh Allen. This event right here.
What the fuck?
Look. Okay, so look, there's a lot of... This is really controversial, right? Because so a lateral it's only considered a lateral if it's a backwards pass, right?
Oh.
So a lot of this is one of the most... you remember the Yanni Laurel thing?
Oh,
and
God.
And then like the dress... Like the yellow and white or
Is
blue
it
and black
blue
dress.
and black or is
Oh,
it gold?
yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
This is like the NFL version of
Oh
that.
my God.
Because depending on which angle you look at this lateral from, it turns into a lateral or into a forward pass.
Oh shit.
It's so crazy. And like 1,000,000%, like just whatever call was on the field is likely what would have stood. So
Right.
in this case, they called it a lateral and a touchdown, so they didn't overturn it.
Isn't this only like?
But they're
99?
gonna talk about it. Look.
How the fuck did y'all not have?
Like, see, it
replay on
looks
that
like he
shit?
throws it forward, but it's almost like perfectly straight, right down the fucking yard line. Look,
Yeah,
it's
that was
so
like,
close.
that was like
we're talking
laser,
inches,
like
bro.
just.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
What the fuck is this?
The computer.
CSI
What the
Miami.
fuck is this? Holy shit! I didn't realize they had this kind of technology. What the
Damn.
fuck? Someone called Madden.
That's what I'm saying. Like, dude, this was in '99. Like, they were gonna fucking throw all the resources at this shit.
Oh, dude. I can't
Bro,
believe
this is
they did
hilarious.
that.
I
Holy
bet that-
shit.
They didn't need to put this in here. That is so funny. The Tennessee Titans progressed from that game all the way to the Super Bowl 34, where they famously lost against the St. Louis Rams by 1 yard. Yeah, that was like the series of Tennessee Titans, bro. I don't think the Titans have ever won a Super Bowl, but they've been to like the most or like almost the most Super Bowls. Like
What?
they had a stretch where they went to like four, or no, I might be thinking of Buffalo.
I was way off.
Buffalo's never won one, but they went to like
wait.
4 straight at one point in their history, and they lost all of them.
Cleveland too, right? Didn't Cleveland go to like a few and then?
The old Cleveland teams, maybe.
Well, yeah, not the new ones, obviously.
Sorry, that was a sidestep, but like, yeah.
So until that returner then catches the ball, no one can move. And once he catches the ball,
Yeah, so they're saying nobody can move until the returner catches the ball.
go at the receiving team from about 5
I like that.
And now we're going to see some kickoff.
I miss the old
It
kickoff
kinda
where
has the
everyone is
same-
running down with a head full
but-
of fucking steam.
But like it kind of has the same
Naruto running.
effect, right? Like
Sort of.
nobody can run until you hear the boom of the kick. Well, now everybody moves at the same time, but it's when you hear the like him catch it. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like I don't know. It has a similar effect.
Something else I don't like, they might touch on this, but like I'm also just going to say they also changed the onside kick rules. Nick, do you know what an onside kick is?
Yeah.
Okay, so like they changed it now to where like you can only do an onside kick in the fourth quarter,
Oh my god.
and you can only do it if you're down, which makes sense. Like you're not gonna onside kick if you're up. You know what I mean?
Sketch
So,
is
but
gonna
like,
be
but that's still the
pissed.
rule.
Why didn't you go read a book, pussy?
Like you can only onside kick if you're losing in the fourth quarter, but this is the part I don't like. You have to announce that you're doing an onside kick.
That's kind of
And that's
defeats
ass,
the purpose
because
of a fucking onside
Pat
kick.
McAfee will be the first to say that like the surprise onside kick is sick. Dude, watch
Yeah.
look at this play. Pat McAfee did a surprise onside kick against my fucking Texans, dude, and it was successful. They did it at halftime.
Oh shit.
Watch this shit.
his family's Colts fans,
Finesse.
Oh, your family are Colts fans?
right? Isn't your dad a Colts fan?
No, fuck no.
Oh, that I
well,
just made that
fucking
shit up.
slander. What is this?
Made that up then. I completely
Yeah,
made that up.
I think he's the only one to recover his own onside kick. Watch.
Fuck the Colts.
Look at this shit.
Fuck the Colts.
Andrew Luck. Y'all remember him?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I know. Right? You kind
do.
of look like him. Well, look. Okay, so look. This is coming back from halftime. So they lined up for like a normal. See, like this is not an onside kick lineup. It's a normal kickoff
He's the
lineup.
only motherfucker on the field right
How
now.
does that not work 100% of the time? There's nobody near that
Right,
logo.
it's
Like,
completely
nobody-
open,
and it only has to go 10.
I was gonna say, so Nick, the only rule for recovering an onside kick is it has to travel 10 yards.
Okay.
So as long as it's past 10 yards from where the kick happened and you
Right.
recover it, it's yours.
You're gooch.
So watch. He did the
LOL.
onside kick right there. He ran exactly 10 yards. Holy shit. Holy shit. I saw this live, bro. I was shitting myself.
I'm gonna be on ESPN.
And he just did about Bill
did
O'Brien.
about.
Holy shit! I'm having like a blast from the past right now. This is crazy. Billy O'Brien, Mr. Teapot himself, and then who's this fucking guy?
Chuck Pagano.
Yeah, Chuck Pagano.
But
Yeah, he's on the Pat McAfee show now.
But he looks so young. Holy
yeah,
shit.
for real though. Bruh, I bet Bill O'Brien was shitting himself on this sideline. Like, are you
fucking
fucking kidding me?
Bill O'Brien's like tenure as their head coach, to be honest. This play right here just kind of like,
I swear to God, it
God
looked like he was.
damn.
Bro, like, he's like, what the this is special teams coach. He's
He
like, what
said,
the fuck am I
me,
even
bro.
supposed to do about this?
You read his lips, he literally said, fuck me.
Yeah, he's so hype right now. Oh, dude, that's so sick. Dude, you know what? One of the coolest things about Pat McAfee? When he retired, he had $8 million left on his contract. And he was just like, God damn, I'm good.
He said, keep it?
Yeah, he said, keep it. I'm good. I'm going to retire. And then since then, he's made like $300 million, maybe more, like through like sponsorship deals. And like, I mean, we don't even know about his ESPN deal at this point. I don't even think that's public. Sorry, I keep going off on tangents, but like, I mean, we're learning about sports history here right now, bro.
For sure.
There's three teams that didn't agree with it: the Raiders, Packers, and Niners.
I think it's funny that the Packers objected to it because we have the best kick returner in the NFL right now.
With this new implement with the kickoff.
Yeah, don't know why they specifically opposed it. They're all still in the session right
That's
now.
funny because I just said that.
Yeah.
They got good returners, bro. I don't know why the Raiders did, though. I don't know if they have a good returner.
We're not gung-ho about this kickoff. It is a radical change. The NFL does not do radical change. They do drip by drip change. And so
Do you want some?
this
Yeah,
to
sure.
take from the XFL.
Let me get you a glass, bro.
What the hell is agave bourbon? Isn't that like
I know, it's agave
tequila?
bourbon, bro. What the fuck?
That sounds amazing.
Here, you can put these on right now if you want. I'm gonna get Nick. I'm gonna get Ben and
This
Drew.
new rule. What's it gonna mean?
This guy looks like
Hey, do
Drake
you want Coke or do you just want
Reason that you
straight?
never want to
and Joe
Coke,
Budden.
yeah.
Yeah.
what you don't know. Let's go out and figure out what we don't know. And
Yeah, bro. Yeah, this was recommended by a bartender. Shouts out to Jazz, bro, from Main Event, dude. He recommended this shit. Hey, not sponsored, but like Devil's River, bro. It's smooth as shit, and it's like $20. Well, yeah, those are the new kickoff rules. All right, cool.
Seattle's definitely got the shit locked, but I think the
I'm
Dodgers are gonna lose against the Giants.
You think the Dodgers are gonna lose?
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Nick, tell everybody what game we're watching right now.
Oh, dude, we're watching Guardians Mariners.
Is that who it is?
Yeah.
Seattle Guardians?
No, the Cleveland Guardians.
Cleveland Guardians. Have they always been the Guardians? I've literally never even
Nope.
heard of that.
They
It
used
was-
to be the Braves.
Oh wait, they were the they were the
Indians.
team that got rebranded, right? Because they were like racist.
Oh,
racist.
the
Indian.
I don't know why the
Indians.
fuck I said Braves.
They're the
It's
Indians?
Stupid, bro.
They were the Cleveland Indians.
Hey,
yeah.
cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Much love, my guy. The Guardians.
Yeah, so
I mean, it could be worse. It could be the fucking Commanders,
yeah.
which is actually kind of funny because their name starts with a C, so like that actually makes more sense than fucking Washington. Which, by the way, you know Washington's talking about rebranding again, right?
Yeah.
Already. Damn.
There was also like petitions and stuff
It's because
to,
they're
like,
under a new management
for them to
new
change their
ownership,
name
sorry.
back.
What'd you say?
There was like petitions for them to change their name back.
Yeah, by Native Americans. It's like this huge like Native American group. Oh, so for anyone who doesn't know, this is why I keep bringing stuff up just so people know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Native American group advocates for Redskins name.
They have that and they want the Indians back as well.
Yeah, look, not only that, they sued Washington.
Yeah.
A Native
grounds
American
do you
group. Oh, fuck. What the fuck? Calls on commanders to rename Team Redskins cannot erase history. Among other contributions to Native American history, White Calf forced the federal government to recognize and honor Blackfoot tribal claims. Holy shit, that's a big deal.
Hey, did you know Nick is
You're Cherokee or some
he's
shit?
Blackfoot?
Oh, yeah.
Indian.
You're Blackfoot, bro?
Yeah.
Wait.
Fucking shout out Canada.
No, he said some fucking. He told me that one time, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I did the DNA thing, and I'm like 2% Blackfoot Indian." And then he was like, "Wasn't true at all." He was just
No,
just
that's
full of
absolutely
shit.
true. I can prove that.
no, because then I asked
I
him.
want
and
you to bring receipts
he
next
was like,
episode.
yeah. He was like,
Bring receipts.
he was like, I didn't do the fucking thing. I'm just joking. I was
I'm
like,
1/16th.
I won't give the government my my DNA samples.
Yeah, they
They
just
can
sell
pull
this
it from
shit.
my cold dead hands. The team's original name and logo were inspired by the 17th century Lenni. Okay, hold on. We're learning some more stuff here. Lenape chief Tammany, celebrated by colonial troops who fought the American Revolution as the patron saint of America. Holy shit!
I didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither. That's actually super
dude,
cool.
Bring him back.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's awesome. The Washington franchise in 2020 under then owner Dan Snyder, who, by the way, is a fucking scumbag. If you've been watching the show for a while, y'all know all about Dan Schneider. If you don't know about him, Nick, we'll go over it later.
Is that the guy that made the Superman movies and shit?
No,
it's
Zack
Snyder.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Is it the famous comedic guy? No, that's Rob Schneider.
No, you're thinking of
Dan Schneider. We'll say
other Dan Schneider is also a piece of shit. We talked about him last time.
Oh yeah, that damn dude? Hey, if your last name is Schneider, like good fucking luck. Is all I.
Snyder versus Schneider.
Pause.
Yeah, SNY.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Wow, yeah, Dan.
I know,
Dan
damn,
and
Snyder or Schneider,
like
whatever
Snyder,
you got
dude.
going on. Holy shit. Look at all the scumbaggery shit that Dan Snyder did.
Okay,
Look at his shit. We talked about this on the show before, so sorry for repeating, but like we got to educate Nick on this shit because he's new to the world, this world of sports. He's big on MLB and fucking
What is up, brother?
Indy racing.
Oh, really?
All right. Okay, May 25th, 1999, he bought the Commanders.
Okay.
He bought them for the most. Bro, in 1999, he bought them for $800 million, which is the most anyone had ever paid for a sports franchise.
Yeah, that's like $800
which is
million
hilarious because they're all over $1 billion now.
Yeah, but $800 million in 1999 is like a gazillion dollars.
To make the sale happen, Snyder, who had made his fortune in marketing, sold his communications company, secured a loan of over $300 million from a French bank, which already sounds fucking weird, and took on $155 million in debt from Jack Kent Cook Stadium, now FedEx Field. That's interesting. That's a lot to go under to get the team. You know, bro, think about how much money he's made since then. He's made billions of dollars. July 24th, General Manager Charles Casterly, who had been in the team for 23 years after working his way up the ladder from intern to executive, agrees to resign. Assistant General Manager and later General Manager Casterly took the Washington to four Super Bowls, winning 3. Hey, good for you, man. That's awesome. Mid-year Executive of the Year for 4 different publications after obtaining all of the New Orleans Saints 1999. Pause. What? And had been named Mid-Year Executive of the Year by 4 different publications after obtaining all of the New Orleans Saints 1999 draft picks on the day of the draft. Snyder hired... Well, now we got to look... What the fuck is that?
What the fuck is even...
Redskins acquire all of I actually vaguely remember hearing about this.
I've never heard of this in my entire life. How do you get all of somebody's fucking... Ricky Williams.
The Ricky Williams trade was between the New Orleans Saints and the Washington Redskins of the National Football League, which occurred prior to the 1999 NFL Draft. Mike Ditka of the Saints, which is crazy. That's also crazy. Wanted to move up in the draft from the 12th overall pick to ensure that he would be able to select Ricky Williams from UT Austin. That's cool.
Yeah, Ricky Williams' story is kind of tragic, to be honest. If he got
educate us.
He got blackballed from the NFL because he smoked weed.
Oh.
He's a fantastic running back. He's like generational running back that gets
Bro, it wasn't
kicked
just
out
every
of the
pick.
league.
To do so, his team traded every pick it had in the draft plus 2 of its first 3 picks in the 2020 NFL Draft for the 5th overall pick, with which it selected Williams.
His agent was Master P.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
What? Where is that?
Like at the very last.
Oh, Master P. Yeah. What the fuck?
P. Miller Ballers,
is this one of his boys? Let's see. Percy Robert Miller Sr., known by his stage name Master P.
Yeah.
Make him say,
you know about this guy?
That's Bow Wow's dad.
I don't know. Sorry.
Okay, so,
I'm white as fuck. I don't know him.
That's Lil Bow Wow's dad.
Lil Bow Wow's dad?
Yeah.
That's real? That sounds made up.
That was like, wasn't that like a TV show like on Nickelodeon shit?
Oh, I do. I vaguely know what you're talking about. What the fuck?
They had a basketball team.
Wait, this guy was on Nickelodeon?
It was a basketball team called the P. Miller Ballers.
He looks like Nick Cannon, but like old.
And it was like his son and kids his son age playing basketball, basically like AAU basketball.
Okay.
That's what I remember of that, which is wild that I remember that.
Very fascinating. What the fuck? All right, we're not going to go into Master P here, but like that's kind of why is he representing Ricky Williams?
Master P is relevant because he used to open for Tupac.
The Cleveland Guardians lost. Rip in peace, man.
Is that bad for you, Nick?
What?
Did you win that bet?
Yeah. We put Mariners by 8. No, I'm just kidding.
By 8.
By 8 in baseball? The fuck? Oh my god.
No, I'm just kidding. What did we actually do?
Probably 1.5 because that's what a lot of them are.
Five.
So who's not gonna get 1.5?
This is Marlins.
Mariners.
Oh, Mariners.
He doesn't even. Yeah, he keeps saying he doesn't even remember his bets.
It's funny. You're at the
He's
level
like, hold on, I
of
gotta check my book.
degeneracy that you don't even know what the fuck you bet on. Like,
he had Mariners by 2.
Yeah.
Well, no, they won by 1.
They won by 1.
Well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So you know what? Let's wrap things up. UConn beat USC.
Yeah, we
by
figured
5.
But you took spread.
So the upset occurred. So now we got UConn, Iowa for the women's NCAA versus South Carolina by NC State, and then we got UConn versus Alabama versus NC State by Purdue. Both of those games are on the 6th. The female games are on the 5th. So y'all keep your eyes out for that. We're just going to blaze through this super quick. LeBron James joined Michael Jordan after another 40-point game. I want to see what they're talking about. Is this some like kind of crazy stat?
Versus the Nets?
Are the Nets even good anymore? They lost everybody. Is Steve Nash still their head coach?
Those are all very valid questions.
It's actually
we don't know shit. Welcome to the show.
It's
definitely not experts.
Jay-Z now.
A few NBA players have played professional basketball as long as LeBron James has. The 39-year-old Los Angeles star continues to make a case that none of the LeBron James scored 40 points over the Brooklyn Nets, joining Michael Jordan is the only player in NBA history of multiple games of 40-plus points. Oh, after turning 39. Okay, who gives a shit?
Nobody cares.
Oh, actually, that is really impressive. It is the NBA. That's actually like crazy. Hold on. Oh yeah, I want to keep learning about this really quick. Okay, so circling back to the Redskins, the Foreskins. The team's original name and the logo were inspired by the 17th century Lenni Lenape chief celebrated by colonial troops. We read that. Okay, the Washington franchise in 2020 under then owner Dan Snyder. So like Dan Snyder went. Okay, hold on. This is where we went off on a tangent.
We went off on a tangent on Dan Snyder. Yeah.
I'm just gonna read over this really quick, just because I'm curious. Like this doesn't.
We went Dan Snyder to Jared Fogle to
Oh my god,
that was insane,
dude. That's how you know it's a good episode.
Oh my god.
Okay, his Wikipedia has all of his controversies.
Yes. Wikipedia is so good.
He even, bro, you know you fucked up when like you have a controversies tab on Wikipedia.
Yeah, we went over that.
Like that's not good. Yeah, look. This whole tab is called criticism and controversies, and it's got 6 like sections. The fuck. All right, look. Okay, so we already know about the Redskins name and like all the fucking bro. They even quote the George Floyd protests in here. Like that's
honestly
fucking crazy.
Though the name Redskin kind of.
It is a little racist, but
bring the image back. Bring the guy,
right?
The patron saint of America.
Right, yeah,
but like,
for real.
Do y'all think
threatening a lawsuit?
Shut up, bitch.
January 2011, Snyder demanded the dismissal of sports writer Dave McKenna, who had written an article from the Washington City paper titled "The Cranky Redskins Fans Guide to Dan Snyder."
That's hilarious.
Yeah, creating a list of controversies involving Snyder. McKenna had been needling Snyder for years in his columns, and the front page of the article had a defaced picture of Snyder with devil's horns and a beard.
Hell yeah.
An image that actually goes hard. An image Snyder claimed was bro, they're saying everything's man, fuck Israel. They're saying everything's anti-Semitic. I don't fuck with that shit. Pause. Anyways, other sports writers have come out in support of McKenna in a statement released by the Simone Center. While acknowledging that public figures are fair game for criticism. Did you catch that shit?
No,
okay, that was about to be fucking cool. So the artwork used by the city paper was reminiscent of virulent anti-Semitism going back to Middle Age. You're claiming Middle Ages examples of anti-Semitism as a reason why a paper shouldn't be published? Like, bro, no. Environmental controversy. Snyder broke a deal with the National Park Service to remove old growth trees from the 200 feet of national parkland behind his home to grant him a better view of Potomac River on the condition that Snyder would replace the trees with 600 native saplings. Len Hartley, a real estate broker who was not involved in Snyder's purchase of the estate but was familiar with the area, estimated that the relatively unobstructed view of the river and its surroundings that resulted from Snyder's clearing would add $500,000 to $1 million to his $10 million home. What the fuck? I never even read this before.
That doesn't sound like a controversy to me.
He's just a piece
cut
of
the
shit.
trees down and then he put more, or well, I guess we don't know how many trees, right?
Well, they said 500.
Well,
is that what they said? Oh no, 600. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
600
they just
native
say
saplings.
there's 200 feet of trees, but we don't know how many.
Yeah.
So we don't know if 600 is more or less than the number of trees.
But that shit's still gonna take forever to grow, though.
That is true, but like at least he did. Like if it were up to him, he would have just cut them bitches down, like uprooted them, and never put anything there, right?
I think you can clear cut on historic easements though, because that's public property.
Oh, is that what it was? It wasn't on his property. It was an easement.
Bro, he also broke the whistleblower's anonymity, leading to extreme harassment in a trial of the park ranger, ultimately ending in the end of the ranger's career. That's so fucked, bro.
I
what
see
the
it now.
hell? Yeah, that's not
I
cool.
see it now.
And then this is the one I'm really familiar with. It's the workplace culture. July 2020, the Washington Post published a series of articles alleging that over 40 women who were formerly employees of the organization, including office workers and cheerleaders, have been sexually harassed and discriminated against Snyder and the other male executives, colleagues, and players of the team since 2006. That December, it was also reported that Snyder had settled a sexual assault harassment with a former female employee for a sum of $1.6 million. And that is a lot of fucking money in 2006. Like, what the fuck are we talking
It's
about?
like Vince McMahon shit. Like
it is some Vince McMahon shit.
If you're doing this shit, you're not.
This was Vince McMahon before Vince McMahon shit came out. The alleged incident had occurred on a private plane while returning from the Academy of Country Music Awards in 2009. Two private investigators at the time by the team and an outside law firm failed to substantiate the woman's claim, and it was reported that Snyder paid the sum to avoid any negative publicity. Bro, settling for $1.6 million is negative publicity. What the fuck are we talking about?
Dude, exactly, bro. Oh, I'm just paying the sum because this will...
Pause. If that's the better of the two... then
it's
it would have been
shit,
negative.
Right?
Which is some Vince McMahon shit.
Exactly.
A year-long independent investigation into the team's workplace culture led by Beth Wilkinson was concluded in July 2021 and found incidents of sexual harassment, bullying, and intimidation were commonplace throughout the organization under his ownership. The NFL fined the team $10 million in response, with Snyder also voluntarily stepping down from running the team's day-to-day operations for a few months, giving the responsibilities to his wife, Tanya Snyder, which like...
Vince McMahon, it's the same shit.
It is Vince McMahon, billionaire etiquette, bro. On July 28, 2022, Snyder voluntarily testified between the United States Committee of Oversight and Reform regarding his own investigation on Washington's history of workplace misconduct. Nick, for reference, Snyder has since stepped down as owner of the team and sold the team for like a couple $1 billion or some shit. The fuck? And the new owners are a group of people that includes Magic Johnson, the basketball player.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so like that's why they're talking about doing a full rebranding because they're under new ownership. So Dan Snyder's officially out. So this is just like his history, like leading up to that bullshit. But this like workplace misconduct was like what basically caused it to boil over. Damn. Like this was kind of like the last fucking straw. Like no, because check this. The only way an NFL team can be sold is if the remaining like 30 owners of the league agree.
Oh,
they have to all sign up. You want to know what else? Perfect. This was exactly perfect fucking segue. This is where I was gonna go off with this. So he was cooking his books. Oh. So in March 2021, reports surfaced that Snyder may have intentionally underreported ticket sales to the NFL and IRS in order to pay a smaller share into the NFL's visiting team fund. So the Packers are publicly owned. They don't have an owner. I think they're the only team. So the remaining 31 teams have one owner, and they're all billionaires. So like they work kind of like they run the league. Right. Like it's the 31 billionaires plus the Packers. And shouts out to my ownership. Hell yeah. But basically, like anytime a team has to be sold, the remaining figures of the league, the same way that like we were just talking about rule changes, right? Like the rest, like there has to be a majority vote to agree to those changes. So like that's also how it's set up for ownership as well. So that's what happened with the Denver Broncos. They got sold to the owners of Walmart, like the Walt family. That's who they are, or the Walt family or whatever. They own the Broncos now, so that also had to be approved by the remaining owners as well. So let's see. The Oversight Committee sent a letter to the Federal Trade Commission alleging Snyder had been. This is why everyone was pissed, because they all pitch in like X amount, like to the contribution of the league. And because Dan Snyder was underreporting, he was like under contributing. So he like fucked over the other owners.
Okay.
Alleging Snyder had been keeping 2 separate financial ledgers since at least 2012. That's over a decade, bro. One that he would submit to the NFL and one that he showed the actual numbers, which were different. Congress also alleged that Snyder would drive up prices by selling cheaper tickets in bulk to third-party vendors, fucking Ticketmaster, causing the remaining tickets to become far more expensive. This would in turn force fans who wanted to attend games at FedEx Field to either join an expensive waiting list or buy expensive tickets.
Ticketmaster.
Fucking
A
piece
criminal
of
inquiry
shit.
by
He
the
wrote
Attorney's
the book.
Office of the Eastern District of Virginia alleged that Snyder possibly committed bank fraud after learning that he was granted $55 million line of credit in November 2018 without the knowledge and permission of the team's board of directors. Again, doing some shit without the other owner's permission. In February 2023, a federal grand jury issued subpoenas for a cache of documents related to the team's finances. In October 2022, Attorney General of Washington, D.C. Carl filed a consumer protection lawsuit against Snyder and the NFL. The criminal inquiry began after the U.S. House of Committee of Oversight and Accountability sent a letter to the Federal Trade Commission detailing that it had found evidence of deceptive business practices over the span of more than a decade, including withholding ticket revenue from visiting teams and refunding deposits from fans. U.S. $55 million loan became the primary focus of federal prosecutors, while initially was discovered as a footnote. The team had taken out a line of credit 16 months earlier with the knowledge and required approval of Snyder's minority partners. The rest of this is just like gobbledygook. Other ventures. Snyder owned expansion rights to the Arena Football League. The Arena Football League, do you know what Arena Football is? I know you do.
Yeah,
do you,
the
Nick?
indoor. Yeah, the
okay.
indoor.
For anyone who doesn't know, Arena Football is like an indoor football league. It's not like the UFL. It's like more local than that. It's like minor league. I mean, maybe one of those guys from that league could make the NFL or some shit. But like, I mean, honestly, it's just like indoor football. He purchased the rights to them for $4 million, though. That's still pretty substantial.
1999? What the fuck?
Right in 1990, actually $4 million in 1999 is kind of a big deal.
I just didn't know that was even a concept.
Wait, what
in
the
1999.
fuck? In 2005, about 12% of the stock of Six Flags through his primitive equity company
Red Zone.
Oh, okay. I think it's unaffiliated. I don't think he owns Red Zone.
It's just because he's a football guy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, right. He later gained control of the board, placing his friend and ESPN Mark. That's a different person, but like that's weird. And CEO himself as chairman in April 2009, the New York Stock Exchange delisted Six Flags stocks as it had fallen below the minimal market capitalization. In July 2009, Six Flags announced the company was delaying a $15 million debt payment, and 2 weeks later, Six Flags filed for What the fuck? Six Flags filed for bankruptcy in 2009? That's crazy. That. As part of the reorganization, 92% of the company ended up in the hands of the lenders, with Snyder and Shapiro being removed from their positions.
Huh.
That's crazy.
That is nuts. So Six Flags is owned by the bank now?
I guess so. Also in July 2006, Snyder and other investors signed a deal to provide financing to the production company run by Tom Cruise and his partner Paula Wagner. This came 1 week after Paramount Pictures severed its ties with Cruise and Wagner. Snyder is credited as the executive producer for the movie Valkyrie, which starred Cruise.
That movie goes hard.
That's fucking crazy. What the fuck? In 2007, it was announced that Snyder's private equity firm Red Zone Capital Management would purchase Johnny Rockets, a 1950-themed diner chain.
Oh, what's that say, Ben? Right there?
Oh,
Yankees by 3?
Oh, wow. That's why there's no battery, because you're on
You're live betting during the show?
Oh,
he's just...
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like this degeneracy here, bro. Nick is gonna be our in-house degenerate.
You know
man.
what?
I like this a lot.
I
This is a good wrinkle here to this show.
I gotta be honest. I didn't
Nick,
realize it was this bad.
Y'all be hating.
Nick, I'm gonna need you to give us live sports betting updates throughout the show, like they're commercials.
I got
like,
you.
No, I'm not even kidding, bro. Like, just pay, like, hop in at any time. Just go, hey guys. Just letting you know, like, UConn's got 2 minutes, and I've got them at -6, bro. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, I'm sweating. Hey, let them know you're sweating. Like, I want to hear it.
Right now, I'm watching this, what is it, the Dodgers game? I got Dodgers by 3, right? And it's, like, Giants 2, Dodgers 8, top of the 9th right now. Like,
Yeah, I think you're good there,
yeah,
bro.
we're good.
You got Dodgers by 3?
Yeah.
And it's top of the 8th?
Yes, sir. Or top of the 9th.
Top of the 9th?
yeah, you're good.
Hey,
You're
let's,
good.
let's go, boys.
Yeah.
Let's go, boys.
For
shout out to Nick on the win,
476,
man.
so it's almost like double my money. So I mean, that's why I love this.
How much you
spreads,
bet?
dude?
Basically double.
$5. Like that's a
What's your
unit for
average
me.
bet?
$5.
$5? So you bet 5 on, like, everything?
Unless
Yeah,
it's
his
UFC,
units, yeah.
then I get out of pocket.
You get a little...
Yeah.
He gets out of pocket.
Yeah.
Get out of pocket.
So if you are,
I had a
or
friend at
aren't-
Lifetime who lost $1,000 on one of his bets. The 49ers on the Super Bowl. His dad talked him out of it. He called he picked the Chiefs. He had the bet, and he was gonna hit enter. He picked the Chiefs, and then he called his dad, and his dad talked him out of it. He bet $1,200. And, like, he was going to bet the Chiefs, and his dad was like, the 49ers are going to win.
That's an L
And he
dad.
talked him out of it.
How?
And he switched it to the Niners and submitted it.
That's why you
And
don't
they
do that.
Fucking lost.
That's why you don't do that. You bet based on your own
Shouts out to
thoughts,
Brandon, bro. We love you, man. Like, that's tough. He's donated. Hey, actually, that bottle of 1800 up there was donated by him.
Yo.
Much love to the
1,800,
homie, bro.
about as much as you lost on that bet. So, R.I.P.
Dodgers.
Dodgers?
W.
Let's go.
W?
By 3. Yes, sir.
Congrats.
Let's
How much
go.
are you up right now?
I'm up
$6?
82 cents.
82 cents? Hey, man, that's big money.
Wait, actually, I think I'm up like 25.
Someone call Elon Musk.
25, actually.
We're going to speed run this. Cameron Sutton turns himself in after allegations of domestic battery. This is NFL talk. Cameron Sutton of, who's this, Denver? Was it Denver?
I don't know.
Detroit. That's right. It was
Yeah,
Detroit.
you're thinking of Cortland
This guy
Sutton.
threw his girlfriend out of a 3rd-story building.
Very poor choice of words.
He threw her out of the window of a 3-story apartment.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's since been cut from the team.
Is she alive?
They are seeking him for, fill in the blank. Cowboys are saying that they might reunite with Ezekiel Elliott, which is like hilarious after the series of events that's occurred there. Rashid Rice of the Kansas City Chiefs, who was just a part of the Super Bowl winning team, caused a 6-car accident while street racing in the middle of the day on a highway.
Apparently in Dallas.
Break it down.
A total of 6 vehicles were involved in the crash shortly before 6:30 p.m. Saturday in the northbound lanes of North Central Expressway in Dallas. The people in the Lamborghini and Corvette left the scene without determining if anyone needed medical attention or providing their information, police said. 2 of the drivers in the other vehicle were treated at the scene for minor injuries, and 2 occupants of another vehicle were taken to the hospital with minor injuries. I saw a video, dash cam video from a person traveling behind the multi-vehicle crash was released Sunday, while TMZ posted photos of several individuals leaving the scene. I saw a video of some people walking on, like, just straight up on the highway, like left side, like where the median is dividing the 2 separate directions of the highway, just like walking away. Sunday. Yeah, but we were in Arlington. Holy shit. Yeah, we were at the Cubs game.
What the fuck?
In Arlington, like literally the same day. That said 6:30 p.m.
Dude, that was such a sick.
6:30 p.m. Saturday. So
This
yeah,
is-
we
this
were
is the
there.
Back to begin. The ball hard. Drilled left field. This one back. That's on its way. Gone. Home run. Christopher Morel. A 3-run blast. And the Cubs jump out front.
That shit was
This shit was
gnarly.
crazy.
Go
right?
Cubs. Yeah, that
Bro.
shit is nuts.
He just turned himself in.
Yeah.
But they said, did you read the part about the guns?
No.
Oh shit.
So they said that he was seen by witnesses unloading like bags of firearms out of the back of his car into a different vehicle when he and his boys who he was street racing with left the scene of the crime.
Yeah, I know that they left, but that makes more sense as to
yeah,
why
they had fire.
left.
Yeah,
Like,
they're like, we gotta get the fuck out of here, bro. What the fuck?
I would also leave probably.
Right, I would too.
think
Facts.
so.
What are we talking about?
Do you
the Eagles traded
have permits for these weapons?
Yeah,
right. All the serial numbers are all scratched off and shit. He's like, yeah, for sure. Do you want tickets to the next game?
Gone in 60 seconds.
Okay, let's run.
Eagles trade Hassan Reddick to the Jets. Shit was crazy. Hassan Reddick was one of their top cornerbacks, wanted more money. The Eagles told him to go fuck himself, send him to another team. The Jets is not a bad team to go to, though. We're not going to finish the Redskins stuff just because we're already going on 2 hours. Hey, Will, you want to wrap up real quick?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, all right. Sorry, dude. He's got to take a piss. My seal broke, too, so like I'm vouching for him.
Yes.
Hey, shouts out to the old subs. Shouts out to the new subs. I hope you enjoyed the elongated episode. I don't know how Ben's going to upload this. He's saying it's going to be 2 episodes. Hey, shouts out to him for however he wraps it up because he's editing the episodes now, and much love to him. Shouts out to Nick for joining us every fucking week or whenever we fucking record. We're trying to make it weekly. We're doing our best. We've been busy. Shouts out to the NCAA, men's and women's. Best of luck to the Final Four. Not shouts out to Rashid Rice, who fucking killed like a bunch of people on the highway for street racing with firearms.
Minor injuries.
Minor injuries. Apparently,
Allegedly.
who the fuck knows? I wouldn't know. Shouts out to the shouts out to White Calf in honor of the Blackfoot tribal clan who is suing the Commanders to bring back the Redskins. Shouts out to the UFO, shouts out to the Rock, shouts out to the NBA for the playoffs coming up. We literally didn't even talk. Last topic. Victor Wembanyama recently just achieved his U.S. citizenship and is now being included in the U.S. Olympic team.
Go Spurs.
So, like,
Go Spurs.
shouts out to representation. Yeah, hey, Ben fucking fucks with that. Shouts out to the U.S. Olympic team for adding Victor Wembanyama, the French native, to the U.S. Olympic team. Holy fucking
gold.
shit. Congrats on your gold medal, my guy, because that also includes, fucking, Giannis, Steph Curry, LeBron James. Fucking fill it in, bro.
Kevin Durant, I'm a champion.
Like, what are we talking? Coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah. Like, what are we talking about? Like, hell yeah. So, hey, much love to the old subs, much love to the new subs. We hope you appreciated the episode. My name's Heston.
My name's Ben.
My name's Nick.
And we are definitely not fucking experts.
At all.
Please get a clank on the way out. Fill it with whatever the fuck makes you happy. Give me some, Nick.
Oh, shit, my bad.
Much love. Hey, be easy, get fucked.
Yo.
This is the one, yes. Yes, I saw 3 of these parked outside the local Starbucks this morning, which tells me only one thing. There's too many self-indulgent wieners in this city with too much bloody money.